there, Tiffany here, and welcome to Intentional Living. So if you're anything like me and you experience a lot of burnout, you'll definitely want to stick around. I'll share with you what I personally do to avoid burnout, and more importantly, I'll share with you how you can avoid burnout in your own life. So stick around. I hope you're having an awesome day today, and I wanted to just talk to you about how to avoid burnout. So a couple weeks ago, me actually, I was just doing some research on homeschooling the two boys, and I found myself experiencing a lot of burnout and exhaustion. And this past weekend, we went up into the mountains near Asheville. We stayed in a cabin and we went for a morning hike. And I did a video around self-care and how to create your own self-care plan, because I know for me, whenever I experience burnout, I need my own self-care plan. So I put together this video during our hike, and I wanted to share it with all of you. So let's go on a hike and talk about our self-care plan. David, can you say hi?
Hi!
There, Tiffany here and baby Leah, and we are here on a hiking trail in Franklin, North Carolina, and I wanted to talk about self-love and the importance of self-love and how you could start taking steps to put in a self-love plan. So when you think about self-love, self-care, however you want to say it, think about this analogy. I'm sure if you've ever been on an airplane, you've heard the flight attendant say, in case of an emergency, always put the oxygen mask on yourself first before helping the person next to you. And so it's the same thing with self-love, where it's easy for us to just constantly be giving ourselves, and then we have nothing else left to give to us. And so when it comes to the importance of self-love, I like to look at it as you having this love tank. And when your love tank is low, or when it's empty, it's easy to have resentment, feel burnt out, feel exhausted. And so it's important to fill up your love tank before you can fill the love tank of those around you, of your kids, of your family. And so and when we get to the point of pure exhaustion or burnout or even feelings of resentment, it's easy to just shut down. And I know I experience it, especially now being a mom of two, constantly on the go. It's easy to just constantly go to the point where I just get so exhausted. And now I have 3 steps to start taking immediately to start putting together a self-care plan for you. So the first step is to decide, what is it that fills up your love tank? It can be journaling, it can be hiking, it can be meditating. Whatever it is, decide at least 2 things that fills up your love tank. Number 2, put it on the calendar. I can't tell you how important that is for me in my own life, putting things in the calendar and then inviting John so that he knows, like, hey, this is my time, this is my me time. So currently my self-care plan consists of meditating for 10 minutes, at least 5 days a week, meditating for 10 minutes in the evening right before I go to bed, and also working out 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 o'clock a.m. So that is currently my self-care plan, and I've invited John in my calendar so that he knows this is me time. And then the third step is to have an accountability partner. So if you haven't noticed, John is my accountability partner with this whole self-care, self-love plan. He knows, okay, this is the dedicated time that I have in the evenings to meditate, or in the mornings, Tuesdays and Thursdays, this is when I work out. And so having an accountability is essential for actually filling up your love tank. Let's just recap. The antidote for burnout is self-love, self-care, having something in place so that you know this is your dedicated me time. And we talked about the 3 steps that you could start taking to create your own self-care plan. So step number 1, decide at least 2 things that fills up your love tank. This can be journaling, this can be meditating, whatever it may be. Just think about and write down 2 things that fills up your love tank. The second step is to put it in the calendar and make sure that you're committing to those times every single week, every single day for me time. And then the third step is to have the accountability partner. It could be your spouse, it could be your partner, it can be a close friend who shares similar values, but to have someone that you know can hold you accountable to fulfilling those things that really fill up your love tank. So that's it for me, and the boys are getting hungry, so I better run, and I will see you later.
Mommy. Hi, what did you do?
Hi. Okay. Literally drove straight to the barbecue joint just to grab some barbecue because it was in Franklin and they have some amazing barbecue. If you're ever in that area, Franklin, North Carolina, definitely check out Fat Buddy's barbecue. So for the next couple days, I want you to start thinking about, and I want you to write down what your self-care plan, what does that look like, and to find an accountability partner. If you need me to hold you accountable, leave a comment below and I will hold you accountable, but just have some accountability whenever you experience burnout, to have accountability to actually doing your self-care plan. So as we wrap up, I want to know what energizes you, what really fills up your love tank, and I want you to leave a comment in the comment section below. And until next time, lead with love. What are you gonna do about it?